Okay, let's start with self-intros first. My name is Justin, and I'm a first year in PCC, and my major is business. And I plan to transfer to either UCLA for business econ or USC for business admin. Now, what two quotes from readings in college one? Now, the first one I picked is the students from MIT stood up and began to clap. Now, I find this very striking to me is because how MIT actually has good sportsmanship towards the robotics team for Carl Hayden. How like Carl Hayden was the underdog for the competition. And the other thing I would like to talk about is from our course book. It's this thing about growth and fixed mindsets. How sometimes we have a fixed mindset and we think that that's the only way to go. But no, it's better to believe that we have a growth mindset because everyone is learning and learning is everything. And moving on now, I attended a couple of guest speakers, but my favorite is the first one. The first one that I attended to was this illegal immigration one. It was about this undocumented Filipino who's a famous journalist, and he decided to tell the whole world that he's illegal. Now, it was about like this whole journey, this whole journey to get citizenship in the U.S. And I find it really cool how at the end was we actually have real um, illegal people, like people who are undocumented, come talk to us. How like even undocumented people can still get education. Now, another thing that I have to talk about is about my e-portfolio. Now, what I really enjoyed writing a lot is about my midterm e-portfolios because it just tells me and reminds me of my failures and my successes, but my failures especially is because it's just a reminder to tell me how I should just I know I could do better and yeah. And next thing is working in groups. You're gonna be working in groups a lot for college one, so especially for this big one for the poster project. Now, one thing that always works is if you finish your job on time. Now, there's this thing you have to meet up with groups first, right? And you're assigned a job. Now, be honest. Tell me if you can do it or tell me if you cannot because there may be because it could be because it can let's just say how should we say it? It can harm the group's grade basically. And it could drag even farther into closer to the due date, making everyone more stressed out. So basically, take the job you can do and finish it on time. That helps everyone, not just yourself, but just everyone in the group. And you're gonna be in college. You're gonna be at PCC campus a lot. So there's these two things, especially for a pathway student you can use, is first talk to your teachers, talk to your professors. Your professors are what is what the people are the people who grades you, and you want a good grade. So if you can get the teacher to know you better, it's already a good sign. And one more thing about resources is the TLC. Now, as a pathway student, um, we get the special privilege of going into this room, a library somewhat, where we can study, where we can talk to our friends, and where we can get tutored by these other tutors who are in the second year pathways. Now, it can be really useful because, you can go the day before the test, get a little extra studying in. Yeah. And one last thing. Now, one misconception that I learned was how people think like it's gonna be high school again. How like the professor or teacher is gonna teach everything. But no. In fact, we're gonna have to learn everything. Like basically the teacher teaches half of it and we have to self-learn half of it. For example, when I'm in accounting, we basically read everything off. The lectures are basically lecture like PowerPoint only. It's not even on the Canvas website as well. So, and then the other studying that I have to do is the book itself. Well, I finally realized that a bit too late, and my grade was a little low, but just a little heads up for you guys. And that's really about it for me. Well, see you guys later.